What's up? Uh, Short little intro here. I just watched Toxic Avenger. Yeah, all that sentence made sense. I just watched this with Peter Dinklage in it, and Kevin Bacon and Edward Furlong, and a bunch of other actors. Jacob Tremblay. There's a whole bunch of actors in this movie, and how dare it be as good as it actually is. They did a very good job at keeping all the weirdness that Lloyd has in his movies, but honestly, adding the soft touch that his stuff honestly really needed, and honestly, what Toxie needed. It's a really good story. This is not. It's a reboot essentially. Um, it's like another universe, that kind of whatnot, where he is a dad, Walter or Winston, excuse me, Winston Goose. He's a janitor because of course he is. He's just trying to keep things together. He's got some health problems. He works at a medical facility company. He has a stepson who he, I mean, legit, he does give a shit. He walks him to school. He makes him, breakfast, even though he might burn the toast or whatnot. So you see, like something's a little off, and then then he gets to the doctor, and it's like, oh, okay, he's got cancer or whatnot, and so it basically kind of follows a Deadpool kind of scenario. So if you like Deadpool, you'll love this movie. It's has the same kind of heart that like the first one kind of did, where it's kind of raw, it's edgy, but it's always kind of going to be. But it still, in my opinion, kind of plays it more safe. Definitely safer than Lloyd would do. There wasn't like huge dick swinging everywhere. Um, there's probably a few in the background knowing them, but excuse me. I've been laughing a lot during this movie. It does a really good job of what the Ghostbusters should do. Like like how you set everything up. You set up the threat, and then you make it funny to relieve that tension. They do a great job with this. The acting it is phenomenal from everybody, from all of their parts. Kevin Spacey, Kevin Bacon being the bad guy, and then eventually turning into a literal monster, circa like a Green Goblin, but more like Beauty and the Beast, but more fucked up. There's a fight in the junkyard, or what is the ruins of what's going on. Uh, it's a really good movie. If you've never seen any other Toxic Avenger before, it's a good jumping in point. Um, for spoilers, if you want to know how he kind of turns into Toxie. Basically, there's a band going around doing assassinations for them for the medical company. Again, I don't know why, but they're going around killing people, and they kill this one reporter, and they shoot him out of a window with a harpoon. Exactly, exactly right. Just for some information that he might have on the medical company, and then Winston he finds out he has cancer. He tries to get into this soiree or whatever. And he's like, "Hey, can you help me out? My insurance is screwing me over." Like Mr. Bacon. I don't remember his company's name, like Garbage Man or something. Can you help me out? And he's like, yeah, sure, no problem. They lock him out of the room, and then he ends up getting shot in the head and thrown into a vat of just toxic goo, and it's very tragic. You're like, oh my god, what the hell just happened? And then he comes out and he's Toxic Avenger and goes around. Doesn't go on a killing spree, but he does. It's more like Blank Man, to where he protects people. And at first they think he's a monster because he well clearly looks like one, but then he starts saving people. Okay, granted, he saves a bunch of people by ripping their arms off and just disemboweling them and like ripping their heads off and whatnot, when like just knocking their jaw off with a with the mop. Toxic Avenger. Like this mop is like hard or whatever. It's got magical powers or something. Like he can like just like cut through you like it's a lightsaber before Disney got their hands on it. It's a really good movie. It's got good heart. It's it's genuine for what it tries to do. And even in the comedy department, when like like a joke doesn't land, they let it like sit there and clink on the floor, and then they make a joke of that, and it's very surreal and like or on that end of it, um, it's very touching. It's very good. I mean, if I had to like give it a score, I mean that's an 8 so far. Like I've definitely missed a lot of jokes. The music in this is really really good. There's some like original stuff. Uh, Even Peter Dinklage for some reason doing Motorhead's Overkill, which honestly, like, it's not that's not bad. I mean, let's face it, like Lemmy was just Overkill. I mean, he couldn't sing for shit anyway, and I love Motorhead. Um, but the the plot of the movie is really, well, I'm saying it's really good, but it's like it's. I mean, it's really basic for like a superhero kind of movie if you like really broke it down, but it needs to be. It's fine. It's the Toxic Avenger movie. It's supposed to be a superhero movie, but it's also gross and disgusting and weird and like, oh god, there's one guy with a rooster on his head. He's like this big jack dude, and then they finally catch him, and he's got a little baby head inside it. I'm gonna be thinking about that for months. There's a little baby head inside of a giant chicken head. I don't know why. It was very disturbing. So like when I say it's like it's very Deadpool in that respect, yeah. I think they say pretty true to the Tromaville ethos of make it good, make it interesting, make it quippy, make it gross. It's less of the gross factor in this one. It's more uh, like that kind of Deadpool like humor. I can't really describe it any other way. So quick, let's show you some snapshots. So they can't really say that like, oh, copyright, blah 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 blah. So let's do that. So there's this one. That's pretty cool. Uh, oh yeah, he comes out and like, starts to shoot him. I might have to click around for some of these. He looks great as this character. Garbinger, that's his name. He looks good there. Like that's when he's like dipping the thing in the ooze itself, and then it comes out and it's all hard. He gets attacked. That's his son. That's him as this. Okay, like I was like at the start, I wasn't really sold on the look of Toxie, but by the end of it, like I'm like, okay, you know what? It kind of works. His eyeball pops out and he can see around corners. It gets weird. You got this, Igor looking motherfucker, Edward Furlong. He does a good job in that, which I remember Fitz being like the slovenly kind of character in the other ones, but like he does his own version of it that I think is really good. Um, all these people that are in it, it's better than it needs to be. Kevin is like a wild card in this movie. Yeah, Toxie is back, baby. Go check out this movie, however you can. You know, bring me back, Carl. Yay, American. All right, so that's it. That's my review. Go give corporations your money. More specifically, Toxie. Go give Toxie your money. They also have a streaming service. I haven't paid for it in a while, but they actually have their own streaming service. If you want to watch all the Toxie movies and all the Tromaville stuff, Lloyd has his own streaming service. Go figure. There's a ton of movies on there. You're like, I've seen every single movie. No, you haven't. Anyway, stay safe. Stay whatever holiday, if there is one. Uh, there. You hit the button, Carl. I'm Carl. That's weird. Beep.